There appears to be a collector's plate growing out of my ear. We'll just put that back in my head where it belongs, shall we? Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, because you just saw the titles. Yeah. It is freaking hot. It's currently July 8th, 2010, 3:22 p.m. Man, what a crazy, crazy month this has been. I just wanted to come on here and basically do a little blog for you, sort of update you on stuff and let you know where things are at. I haven't been keeping up with the audio blog lately or anything really, because I've just been busy, tired, away, or just depressed and didn't feel like doing anything. So yeah, so getting back on the horse, getting things sorted out. Things are shaping up nicely, finally. It's kind of the dust is settling, so I can get back to YouTubing. So yeah, it's like, what is my last sort of big update? I think it was in my audio blog. Was that you could expect lots of new videos from me, and then I just kind of disappeared for like almost a month. That's the way it goes sometimes, eh? So what can you expect on the channel in the coming weeks, months, years, decades? Well, in the short term, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to do for a while. Over the course of the past month, I actually did pick up quite a few new Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games. So I'll be doing sort of a series of updates about those, because I kind of want to... I got a lot of stuff of like one series, either series of movies or whatever, or another. So I kind of want to do like one video about one particular series, one video about another particular series, and just kind of, you know, organize it like that. So I'll be doing that. Video games. Got some more PS2 games. Kind of exhausted the $5 bins, I think, as far as the treasures there. So the ones I got were more in the $10 to $15 range this time. So needless to say, not quite so many games this time, but definitely some good ones. So look forward to showing you those. What else? In terms of other video game stuff, basically I still have a couple sections of the PS2 collection to go through, so I'll be finishing that up. And then once that's done, some of you have been wondering, you know, will you be getting a look at some of my other video game collections for other platforms? And the answer, quite simply, is yes. I'll probably do them much the same way as I've been doing the PS2 collection overviews, just kind of, you know, grab a section of games and tell you about them and stuff like that. In case you're wondering what other video game systems I currently own, well, I've got a Panasonic 3DO, which is pretty cool. It was a short-lived system from the mid-90s, and I've got a stack of games for that. And then I've also got, of course, my old Atari 2600 and ColecoVision collections, so I'll be giving you a look at those as well. I used to have a Sega Genesis, the smaller version 2 one. I had a version 1 one as well, but I think that one was stolen. Then I ended up getting the version 2 later. And then I also had the version 2, the top loader Sega CD attachment for it. So, but unfortunately, I ended up selling that for food money a number of years ago, and I've always regretted that. I thought, like, damn it, how can I have found something else to sell for food money? Because I really miss my Genesis now, damn it. And I had some pretty good games for it too. But on the plus side, most of the games that I used to have for it have since become available on modern collections, like the various Sega Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog collections that have come out on the PS2 and PS3. So I've managed to reacquire the collection, or most of it anyway, in, you know, modern form. But there are some of the more obscure games and some of the movie-based games and stuff that unfortunately just haven't been re-released. So anyway, we'll see where it goes from there. What else will I be doing for video stuff? Well, there's some reviews. There's some reviews that have been sort of in limbo for a while that I really want to get done. I've got a couple more things coming in the mail as well, a couple DVD sets that I ordered through eBay. So I definitely want to be covering those in depth because they're kind of special. And some of you have been wondering about when or if I'm going to get these particular ones. Notice I'm telling you stuff without really telling you anything. Yeah, just saying, giving a general sense of what's coming without blowing the surprise. Yeah, so you just have to wait and see. Ooh, so mysterious. What else? Well, as you probably gathered, my music and audio projects are now in full swing, 100% full swing. And yeah, you may have also noticed I disabled comments on the promo video that I did for Re-MODULIZED. And the reason for that was I was getting kind of annoyed with people asking me basically like financial questions and shit. It's like, I don't want to talk about my finances, just enjoy the music. You know, what does it matter to you how much money I make off of them? Who cares? That's for me to know and you not to care about. So, you know, I mean, if you're an independent musician and you're just asking me out of curiosity because you're looking to market yourself or promote yourself, you know, send me a private message or whatever, and I'll give you some info there. But don't put it in the comments. I mean, come on, that's not something for a public comment thing. Well, and the other thing was some of the comments were just plain rude, saying like, "Oh, well, if this is your grand plan, it's not going to work." You know, I mean, realistically, you could never make enough money off something like this to live off of. It's like, well, no, it's one album out of dozens that I have planned for the next 3 years. You know, I've got a huge plan for the next 3 years in terms of how I'm going to be marketing, you know, my CDs and MP3 projects. Not just music projects, I'm doing other stuff as well. So, yeah, and then others saying like, oh, well, you know, art should never be done for money. Art should only be done for art's sake. And it's like, yeah, well, how many of the famous artists of the world, musicians, painters, etc., do you think weren't trying to sell their art like crazy up until the day they died? All right, that doesn't make them any less valid as artists. It's just, you know, they were trying to live off of their work. And to me, that's the ultimate dream right there, is if you can live off your creations, then it's like, well, you have what you made yesterday paying your bills today while you work on your current projects, you know? I mean, that's living the dream. Then you can put 110% of your time into your creative stuff, plus be living off it simultaneously. And I don't see that compromising the artistic integrity of a project at all. It just means, you know, you found your niche, you know? Which is actually pronounced niche, as far as I'm aware, but everybody calls it niche. And that seems to have become the norm. I don't know why I'm pausing dramatically there, because that's not dramatic at all, and it's just a stupid tangent. Anyway, yeah, so, and then other people saying that I was charging too much. It's like, what, $5 for 72 minutes worth of MP3s is too much? What kind of fucking cheapskate are you? I mean, I don't understand where some people get off saying the things they do. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just stop. I'll just stop doing what I'm doing then. Because you're completely right. I shouldn't be, you know, trying to make a living off my talents. You know, I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. It's like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's all there is to it. You know, and if you do like it, please do buy it. Because I appreciate your support. I noticed a lot of you did. Actually, I got to give a shout out to 1985 Dude, who, I'll put a link in the description actually, who actually just did a review of Re-MODULIZED. He picked up the CD version, bless him. The CD version is the only way you can get the liner notes, by the way. Plus, it's got a nice, it looks nice on your shelf. Nice cover and everything. I put a lot of work into. The MP3 version, you get a nice high-res version of the cover, but you don't get any of the liner notes. So anyway, check out 1985 Dude's review. He said he's probably going to do another more in-depth review about the contents and such. And actually, speaking of my music, you know, I mean, I've always said that variety is the spice of my channel, and as most of you know, my music has always been a big part of everything that I do. I mean, I do my own music for my videos and stuff like that, and and I put together album compilations of my best stuff or whatever for you guys, and music will always be a part of this channel. It always has been, like since the beginning when I was doing Two Guys and an Effects Box, and then when I was promoting some of my individual songs and stuff on here a while back. It'll always be a part of it. So if you don't like the music stuff, don't watch the music stuff, but don't leave rude comments on my promo videos for it, because if you do, I don't care how long you've been subscribed, I will block you, because I don't have the time or patience to put up with that shit. Alright? Thank you. So speaking of music, there will be more music promos. I actually wanted to do sort of song by song promos, talk about each individual song a little bit more in depth, and do some stuff about those. I've got an idea for sort of the format I want to do those in, just kind of casual discussion thing like this, but with a little more production value. Yeah, so we'll see. I might just do all of them in one big go and then upload them all at once, and then they're done. So if you see a sudden flood of videos about my songs, don't panic. There will only be as many as there are tracks on the albums, so no more than 50. Yeah, but a lot of them I'll talk about several in one video, so it won't be like 50 videos, probably more like 30 or 40. But short ones, not long rambles like this. What else? I don't know. I'm actually, at the time I'm shooting this video, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get it rendered and posted in time, but at the time I'm shooting this video, I'm actually going over to Annetta's to take care of Rosie for a couple of days, so I'm going to be indisposed, as it were. I won't actually be around. But once I'm back, I'll be doing piles of videos, so stay tuned for that. And I think that about covers everything that you can expect in the next little while, along with my little rant about rude comments on my music promo. I mean, that promo took like a week to put together. I mean, between rendering the animation and going through the music tracks and finding bits that not only fit the visuals, but sort of, I felt would generate some excitement about the music itself. And I felt really sort of showcased some of the best moments from the album, and I put a lot of frickin' work into that, so I don't appreciate when I get shitty comments like that. So I don't know, maybe from now on I'll just disable comments automatically on my music promo vids, because it seems that people like to be dicks on them. So yeah, what a pleasant note to end this video on, eh? Alright, well, that's basically, I guess you could just say my patience is wearing thin with people that don't know when it's best to just keep their mouths shut. And I got bigger fish to fry, as it were, to worry about them, so I'm just not even going to deal with them anymore. Just hit them with the block hammer, delete the comments, or just disable comments entirely. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, so thanks for watching. Lots of cool stuff coming your way, and yeah. So, stay tuned. The Z-Man is going nowhere. Well, I'm going places in terms of success, but I'm not leaving YouTube. Yeah. So talk to you soon. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara!